Hello families, welcome back to the channel. This is a place for agricultural business owners looking for ways to make profit from their agricultural business and also thinking of starting up an agribusiness. And today I'm back with gist for the channel. So today I'll be talking about things you should consider before planting. Yes, especially when you are getting your land. Yes, so the past few weeks has been me going around looking for farmlands for some farm owners, people that are thinking of going into agriculture, farming and the rest. So I've just been on field doing land inspection, land survey and the rest. And I thought to myself, okay, why don't I film something about lands, which is very important. I actually uploaded a short video on my Instagram and on my Facebook page where I was talking about things you should know when you are getting land, your land inspection, how you should carry out your survey and the rest. But I think it is more than that, and I'm bringing this video to the channel because this is a period of time when people start to get land preparation is ongoing, the rain is fast approaching, people are like, what should I plant, what shouldn't I plant, and the rest. And I think this video is very important for those that want to go into farming, cultivation this year. All right, so if you are part of those that want to go into cultivation, make sure you watch this video to the end, as it will help you know what to look out for when you're getting your land. All right, so if you're interested in today's video, make sure you smash the like button, smash the subscribe button if you haven't, and let's dive in. The first thing you should note when you're getting your land is make sure you're not getting that land where the land is slopey. I don't know if that makes sense. Don't get a slopey land. Yes, and a slopey land also depends on the kind of crop you want to cultivate. If you are thinking of cultivating, let's say maize, you are thinking of cultivating, let's say plantain, and you're getting a land where the land is slopey, you are running at loss automatically. You will be running at loss. So if you're thinking of cultivating maybe plantain, maize, crops that you know that if small breeze blow like this, they will fall, do not get land in a slopey, or don't get a slopey land, please. It would not work. I have a client that has this, I think 6 acres of land, and the land is on a hill, very slopey like this, on a hill. The plantains there are not doing well because any small breeze like this, they falling. How do you mulch? How do you use stick to wedge them? So please, if you're cultivating, know the kind of crops you are cultivating before you get the land at all. If you are cultivating maybe cashew, yes, you can do that. If you are cultivating like oil palm, you can get lands. But if you are cultivating crops that small breeze will blow like this, they will just fall down. Please do not get land. I'm trying to use this language so that you understand what I'm talking about. Okay, so that's the first factor. Don't get any slopey land at all. All right, the next one I'm going to talk about is water. I've said this over and over and over. It looks as if I'm ringing a bell, I'm repeating myself. If you'll be cultivating this year, especially short-term crops, make sure you have water, or make sure you are getting your land close to where there's water. I've shared my experience here when I was starting out that the land I first got, I didn't have water there. I had to get a GP tank and start fetching water into the GP tank. It cost me extra and it was stressful. So to avoid that stress, if you are getting the land, let's say you've purchased the land, either dig a well. If you don't have funds for borehole, please dig a well. If you cannot afford well, make sure you get the land where there's a stream that will be running through it, okay, or where you can have access to quick water. It is very important. The climate is changing, the weather is changing. Last year we didn't have early rainfall, but we had late rainfall, and that affected a whole lot of things. I don't know if you're checking the current price of food stuff, food commodity, they are expensive because of the rainfall. So that it doesn't look as if we are depending on only rainfall, please make sure you have a source of water on your farm. This is essential, and this is for people that are cultivating short-term crops. I beg of you. Okay, also for people that are cultivating long-term crops, I was speaking with a client recently, and the client was telling me, oh, how his plantain farm is currently suffering due to lack of rainfall the time they planted. Let me quickly chip this in this video. Anything from November, please don't plant plantain again. Yes, because you cannot predict the rainfall from January to March. January to March is like dry season, and if you're planting plantain when the rain is already going, the rain that is meant to use to stay rooted, at least 3 months before the rain goes, that's when you should plant, because plantain needs constant water to stay rooted so that it can survive during the dry season. Okay, so if you are planting late, make sure you have a source of water on your farm so that you don't come complaining, oh, Farmy Julie, my plants are dying. I planted when it was raining. You planted when the rain was already going. Okay, because we cannot predict the weather, please have a source of water on your farm. The next thing I'm going to talk about is buy your land not too far from the main road. Okay, so this one you cannot really predict it, so you might get your land maybe very, very far from the main road, but make sure you are getting your land, the location you are getting your land is motorable. Okay, so I'll be going to a farm maybe on Monday or Tuesday. I'll be vlogging the farm so that you can see what I'm talking about when it comes to road. This farm, I got this farm for a client as of 2018. The farm, even Okada motorcycle cannot enter the road to that farm. The road is that bad. The road is this very narrow road, and funny enough, from the express road to the farm is like 30 minutes trekking. Okay, that was the first mistake I made when I was getting this land for the client as of 2018. So please, and when we want to set up the farm, we have to, something that we just have to take vehicle to convey the suckers to the farm, because it's not motorable. We have to start like using wheelbarrow. We have to carry the suckers to the farm. You know, imagine that kind of stress. So please, make sure where you are getting your land, a motor can reach it. If it can even reach the front of your farm, it should just be like a stone throw. Please, it is very, very important. It is very, very important, because when it comes to management, when it comes to harvesting, that's when you will see that it's very, very tedious if your farm is not motorable. The next thing to consider when getting your land is labor, farm workers. Can you get farm workers? Some people will be looking for farmland at inside town. How will you get farm workers? It's not even possible. So make sure the location you are getting your farm, you can easily find farm hands even without hiring. You can use the villagers. When I was starting out, my farm was in a village. So all my operations, I was using the villager. At times I'll do day job. Oh, come and weed this my farm today. Then I'll pay you day job. From there, I started building up my team like that. I started saying, oh, this I'm not working with these people. They don't work where I'll drop them. From there, I decided to pick people that I want to be working with. So make sure that where your farm is located, you have access to farm workers, people that can assist you on your farm. And finally, make sure the farm you are getting is close to a farm market. If it's not close, it shouldn't be that far from a farm market. Okay, it is very important. People that knows my farm location, I do show them the farm market. We do sell our plantains, our crop. If I don't want to take them to Lagos, this is another option, especially when I do perishable. I cannot, because of maybe 1 ton of pepper, start transporting it to Lagos. What of transportation cost? I have to take it to my local market there and sell. So things like this come up. Please make sure you have access to your local market, farm market, where they can easily buy your farm products. Okay, at times I do decide that, oh, I don't want to take this my commodity to the market. I need market women to come to my farm to buy them, and they do come. And that's because my farm is accessible, it's close to the market, it's close for them to just buy and take to the market. Okay, so it's important. These are the things you need to note when you are getting a land this year, for those that have not gotten a piece of land this year. But if you've gotten your piece of land this year, one important thing that I need you to start doing now is start looking for markets for any commodity you want to cultivate. Also, if you don't have any source of water on your farm, kindly do one. Well is the cheapest to do, so please do one. That you make profit from farming, water is one of the factors. If you don't have water, that's like you are losing like 70% of the profits. So please provide water on your farm. Also, start looking for markets for your product even before you cultivate. I think this issue is coming up over and over again, that I was arguing with a friend which day, and the friend was like, oh, I need to cultivate first before I look for market. And I'm like, no, you need to have a market first before you cultivate. Have a market first. Have a plan A, plan B, plan C. If a plan A is not working, you will sell to plan B. If plan B decides to reject your market, you will sell to plan C. Okay, I hope you got value. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, smash the like button, smash the subscribe button, and I'm going to see you in my next video.